Hi there FMPS. So this week is book week and I sort of think that books and board games go hand in hand. So what we're going to do is a PE board game this week called Fitopoly. And I'm going to show you how this is going to work right now. Now the aim of this game is to get 10 pairs of socks from the sock pile into your own personal pile. So could you see how I moved from one to the other? So this is the sock pile to begin with, and this is our own personal sock pile. Well, I've decided to use socks because I've got lots of pairs of them, but if you don't have socks, you could use pencils if you're on site. And if you're learning from home, flexible and remote, you could use spoons or whatever you have 10 items of, okay? But the idea is we need to get 10 of whatever we choose. So I'm going to choose socks into our own personal pile from one spot to the other. And the way that you are able to get socks is by playing the Fitopoly board game, which I'm going to show you how to do right now. So what you will need to do for this week is you'll need to go to the Google slide that I've got, and you'll have to go to this particular slide, and you'll need to click it so it is in present format, just like this. And there's a board game like in Monopoly, and each of these different squares is a different exercise challenge, or it's a challenge where you can collect socks. So we start down here at go, and if you go all the way around the board back to go, you can collect a pair of socks. But if you land on different squares, there's going to be different challenges. There might be push-up challenges, there could be star jump challenges, there could be running on the spot challenges, and some of these challenges you can get awarded pairs of socks as well. And remember, the idea is for us to try and get to 10 pairs of socks. To do this, you're going to need a marker so you can remember which spot on the board you are on. So what I am going to use is a little piece of sticky note, or you could use blue tack, and I'm going to put that at start on my board down here as my playing piece, just like what it would be like if we were playing real Monopoly. But I need to make sure whatever I use to stick on my screen isn't going to damage it. So blue tack's a really good option. Post-it notes are really good options. I'm sure you can think of some other sticky things, but I'd stay away from sticky tape because that could stick to the screen and damage it. So I'm here at the moment, I'm on go. And remember, I need to collect 10 pairs of socks. And to start my challenge, I need to roll the dice so I know how many places I can move. So I'll click the dice here, I push play, and I push pause whenever I want, and it will land on a number. So I got 4 just then. So I'm going to move my post-it note 4 spots. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I landed on return a pair of socks to your pile. So if I had socks in my pile, which I don't, I'd have to return a set to the original pile. So let's say I roll again because that turn is up. I click play, I stop, I landed on 1 this time. So I move 1 spot across, and it says, 1 spot across, pitter patter for 20 seconds. And if I do that, I can collect a pair of socks. So I will need to now do the fitness challenge, which says pitter patter for 20 seconds. And you can look at the GIF on there to show you how to do it. But that's just running on the spot for 20 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And because I do that challenge for 20 seconds, I can now move 1 pair of socks into my own personal sock pile, away from the other group. And I can click roll again. So we go back here, I push play, stop. I got a 3 that time. So I move 3 spots, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to move this across. 1, 2, 3. And this fitness challenge says 4 toe touches. And I don't get any socks for doing this challenge. So I would do my toe touches, copying the GIF. I go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I could roll again. So some challenges give you a pair of socks or an item of your choice, and other challenges don't, but you have to complete that challenge before you can roll again. And remember, the aim is to get up to 10 pairs of socks, and after you finish playing your Fitopoly and you get to your 10 pairs of socks, which will probably take a little bit of time, and you might even have to play over a couple of days. You might not be able to do it in one sitting. But after you're finished, what you'll need to do is go on to our PE reflection. And there's some questions in there that ask you, name 3 exercises you enjoyed the most. Name 2 exercises you found challenging this week. And number 1 down the bottom there, how many times did you complete the PE exercises this week? Or how many times did you complete this Fitopoly game this week and collect your 10 pairs of socks? And the challenge is to see who can complete this game the most times during the week, collecting their 10 pairs of socks. And like I said, you might not be able to do it in one sitting. It might take you multiple days to complete one game, which is awesome because it'll give you lots to do while we're still in lockdown. But everybody, I hope you really enjoyed this game this week. After you're finished, there's one more slide and it says, please press the turn it in button on your assignment. You need to do that so I know that you are finished and I can send you back confirmation to say that I've got your work for this week, please. For the grade 5s and 6s, you'll have an additional slide with your self-evaluation from this term that I need you to complete. I noticed that last week, some of you just returned it to me, but you hadn't filled in the questions. So please make sure you fill in the questions before you press turn it in. All right, everybody, thank you very much for doing the task this week. I hope you enjoy it, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all again very shortly. Bye.